chapter, and starting with the first verse. Amen. And it reads, Now about that time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church. And he killed James the brother of John with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison, and delivered him to the 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains. And the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, and saying, Arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. And the angel said unto him, Gird thyself, and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, Cast thy garment about thee, and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. Skipping down to the 13th verse. And it reads, And as Peter knocked at the door of the gate, a damsel came to hearken named Rhoda. And when she knew Peter's voice, she opened not the gate for gladness, but ran in and told how Peter stood before the gate. And they said unto her, Thou art mad. But she constantly affirmed that it was even so. Then said they, It is his angel. But Peter continued knocking, and when they had opened the door and saw him, they were astonished. But he beckoned unto them with the hand to hold their peace, declared unto them how the Lord had brought him out of prison. And he said, Go, show these things unto James and to the brethren. And he departed and went into another place. You may be seated. Amen. If I were used for a subject, it would simply be prayer will cause things to shift. And so what the church did, instead of talking about their situation, they begin to go before the Lord. They begin to take their complaint to God. I stopped by to tell somebody, oh yes, it doesn't do you no good to talk about your situation. But I know a man, oh yes, that can do anything but fail. We got to learn to take our complaint to the Lord, and when we take our complaint to God, God will manifest like never before. But I hear the Lord saying, it's time to go back to praying. Yes, I know you hear stories what the older saints talk about, that even in prayer meeting, folk will